Japan. It's a country like any other. Or is it? Yes, it is. But no, it isn't. Because of course it's unique. And there's many different things that make Japan unique. The Genki culture, its anime, its rich history of feuds and samurais and etc. etce's. But you know what else is super duper unique about Japan? Convenience stores. There can't be a country that per square kilometre has more convenience stores than Japan. I mean, there could be, but if there is, I don't know it. Hi, I'm Andy and this is Andy's World Journeys, and today we're going to look at Japanese convenience stores, also known as konbinis. Let's do it. As I walk along the busy streets, you seem to walk along with me. No, it's not a song, it's just what happens when you join me on these vlogs. Look, hi. Let's go back to a more normal tone for my vlogs, hey. We are going for a bit of a walk. We're in a place called Kasuga, just outside Hakata/Fukuoka. It's where my wife and I are staying here. And I want to present to you as far as I know, the three main convenience store chains that you find in Japan, and that is 7-Eleven, Lawson and Family Mart. We're just going to have a little look, going to walk in, try to be discreet and polite, not disturb anyone, and have a look at the offerings on the shelves. This is probably a better place to do it than say in downtown Tokyo where everything is super busy, even if the wind is getting a little bit to me. So anyway, we're going to go and start off with a place where you can mart your family. That's Family Mart. I'll tell you something interesting while we walk along here about this area, and that is that the train into town, into Fukuoka/Hakata, is as Shinkansen. It takes 9 minutes, but it runs like once an hour. There seems to be a spot just up that way for parking your Shinkansens when you're not using them. So, fun fact about where I'm staying, folks. Behind me, Family Mart. As you can see, it's, well, the name's written in English. They're all written in English. Who knows what the history of these places is, but it's got some fresh vegetables, onions, melons, fruit as well, obviously, potatoes out the front, and it's looking pretty swift. And it lets you know that you can buy cigarettes and liquor here, and it's an official partner of Pokemon Go. Don't know if that's a priority when you're choosing convenience stores, but if it is, Pokemon Go. So, oh, look at this. You've got shirts, you've got button shirts, you've got raincoats, you've got everything. Over here, got a bunch of gift cards as well. Oh, and a lot of these have, shall we say, naughty magazines. I don't know. Opposite the shavers. And here you got some takeaway meals that you can heat up. Some noodle meals, drinks of course. Noodles by the oodles. Masks. And I thought Lawson had the best fried chicken, but we're going to check out the fried chicken here. And then we'll check out the fried chicken at Lawson and we'll compare. What do you say? Oh, and here, well, look at the prices. The prices are just $1. It's 139 yen, which is probably about $1 US for a hot dog. I mean, they are microwavable hot dogs, but you know, some interesting stuff everywhere. Sausages, lots of ready meals as well for you. So they're pretty good, and the prices, honestly, in Australia, In Australia we know convenience stores for having outrageous prices, so much more than supermarkets. Here, they're actually really good value. Price check, here we have Coca-Cola 500ml. I think they're going for 100 yen. It's on special, it's usually 160. So that is a fraction of the price that a 600ml bottle will cost you in Australia, which is usually $4-ish. Pepsi's even cheaper. So here we've got sausage and onion, Frankfurter, Wiener. Why don't we try a few things, hey? Let's just say we're going to go with sausage and onion here. And you'll also get a variety of different sandwiches. They're all usually pretty fresh, but they're also full of egg and sauces, which is not always the best on the old stomach. But I like the cutlet sandwiches. But even here, sushi, everything. You don't need a supermarket. And here's the hot food. Boneless fried chicken. So we're going to get this. And this one's boneless, this one's boneless. So another thing you can do at a lot of these places is pay your bills. And the lady was actually just pointing out to me there the price of cigarettes compared to Australia. She asked me where I was from. And so they are selling packets of cigarettes here for 500 yen, so that's about just over $5 Australian, about $3.50 US, no less, like about $3.20 US. So that just goes to show you Japan is not that expensive, not at all. It just depends on what it is. I mean, if you're a smoker, it's super duper cheap. Anyway, also convenience stores, they tend to take credit cards. Or debit cards, or foreign cards, which is not always the case for a lot of places around here. Okay, I've got myself some Family Mart fried chicken, and we're going to see what it's all about. Oh, also with microwave food, they usually have a microwave inside. I didn't look actually. I'm sure they probably do though. Have a microwave inside, so you can heat your food up here and there, or even you can probably get boiling water for your noodles. So here you go. Actually, I didn't notice what the price was on this. I think it was 213 yen, so just over $2 Australian, 140, 150 US. The fried chicken you get at these shops is really, really nice. I don't know if this is going to be as good as Lawson will be, because the last time I had Lawson's, it was better than this, but this is still pretty nice fried chicken. For $1 or $2, you can't go wrong. Just confirming, Family Mart fried chicken came in at 230 yen. So it's got a little bit of pep to it actually. Just a little bit of spice to it. Nothing massive. Now we're back the way we came, because there's a 7-Eleven up there next to the servo. Yes folks, a Japanese Asian food, fast food outlet here. It's a chain, Hotto Motto. Up there, 7 & I Holdings, better known as 7-Eleven. Yes, and here's one that we do see around the world. The old 7-Eleven. Is it any different in Japan? Well, is it better in Japan? And I would say yes. One thing that's really good about 7-Eleven in Japan is they very often have ATMs that accept foreign cards, which can be a bit of an issue in Japan. Just letting you know, if you are headed down Japan way, not every ATM accepts foreign cards. It can be quite tricky. Also to know about ATMs in Japan, they have closing times. Some of them, like you get there and you go, oh, it's after 5. It's not open until tomorrow. It's a machine, but that's how it is. Japan's still very much a cash society, although it is changing a bit, but generally at convenience stores, regardless of the chain, you can tap to your heart's content. Welcome to 7-Eleven, folks. Japan style. And almost immediately, the same sort of stuff we found in Family Mart. Over here, gift cards, a bit of mango, a few things, some magazines, a bit more classy. Photocopy machine and an ATM. Over here we've got our drinks. Still price check there. $1.60, exactly the same. I'm going to definitely buy something in each store, otherwise I'm just taking the piss, really. Over here, sets of chopsticks, pasta. Even a bit of electronics if you're looking for an USB cable or some earphones. Chocolate selection. Down here we've got Meiji, and I thoroughly recommend Meiji chocolate. It's delicious. Definitely have some while you're here. Don't forget to grab some serious whiskey while you're in 7-Eleven, or some wine. Or over here, you guessed it, noodles, oodles and oodles of those noodly poodly oodle things that you get. And then we've got baked goods here, microwavable stuff, your frozen stuff over here, including ice cream. Oh, and this sort of thing is quite common in Tokyo. They had many more of these. You just put a special ice drinks like iced tea or whatever, or I don't know if there's like bubble tea or cafe lattes here, so you can have an iced coffee or whatever you like. So they have the ice sitting there in the cup, and then you pour it in at the machine probably. And over here we've got more beer. We've got beer and some meat, even some vegetables as well. Who needs a supermarket? See here, basically a bolognese waiting to be cooked. Lots of interesting meals for your choosel. Your perusal and your choosel. And even these are like little rice bites wrapped up in seaweed. And lots of other, but that looks like a karaage meal there, rice and a little bit of Japanese fried chicken. And even you can get hamburgers, a cheeseburger here that looks a lot like a McDonald's cheeseburger, and a chicken cutlet with sauce, teriyaki sauce with mayonnaise in a little hamburger. Yeah, it's pretty much everything you could want and stuff that you wouldn't. Look over here. Here's a sandwich with strawberry, custard and whipped cream. Custard and whipped cream. Ham and cheese. Could it be any plainer? Yeah, it could just be cheese. And even they have their fried goods here too. They got the same sort of thing that we had there, salty fried chicken there. But I can only do one. I was tempted to try the fried chicken in there, but I think 2 fried chickens is enough for one vlog. Anyway, there you go. Total spend here was, I think, about 430, so 50 more than at Lawson. But I'm gathering enough here for my dinner, I think. Anyway, sorry, at Family Mart. We haven't been to Lawson yet. What am I talking about? Lawson completes the trifecta. I think these 3 are the biggest konbini chains in Japan. With the mountains in the background, we pan across to this little convenience store we call Lawson. And we ask, why Lawson? Why is it called Lawson? Who's Lawson? Was there a man in Japan called Lawson? Did he come from another country? Because Lawson is not a Japanese name. I'm sure we can all agree on that one. So what's the deal? The answer is, I don't know. I don't know, I just make videos. Sometimes I feel like you guys expect me to know everything. But the one thing I will know once I'm done here is Lawson's fried chicken better than Family Mart's? That is the question on my mind, and no doubt your mind, because you're watching the video. And if not, it should be. And we are in. Oh, it's actually quite warm in here. Over here again, photocopier, microwave, so you can. I'm sure there are other ones. Oh look, quite a bit of stationery here at Lawson, and it looks like some sort of no-name food brand there. ATM, gift cards, magazines, manga, stories, no doubt. The only one we've seen that had the naughty magazines was Family Mart. So the question goes out, Family Mart, not so family friendly? Sometimes you look at things and you go, well, they're bags. And that's all I understand about it. Noodles. Lots of easy to make meals. Coffee section here. Oh look, Lawson wins the price check for Coke. It's $1.59 as opposed to $1.60 in both 7-Eleven and Family Mart. And look, it's got kites up, it's beautifully decorated. But I feel like possibly it's the smallest of the three today in this particular branch. Chocolate section there. It's got some meiji. Don't forget your meiji. And look, these are just some kawaii folders. Here's one devoted to Hiyoma Chigiri. I don't know who she is, but it could be useful. A few sweets. Oh look, Ampa Man. Ampa Man. Bread Man. I don't know if that means that's bread. I guess. Oh, a little bit of Haagen-Dazs. I'm going to get a Haagen-Dazs. Not for me. Oh look, looks like pain au chocolat. Jellies. Oh, champagne even. I don't know, some of these look like they're almost a little bit more classy than the others. I wonder if that's what they're going for. Rice balls. A little vino. Plenty of alcohol. So yeah, convenience stores are also a place to get your alcohol here in Japan, which I hadn't really thought about until I made this video. We've got juices down there. Let's see what else comes along here. Some Lawson sandwiches there for us. Ham cutlet. Rice balls, okay. Okay, my dinner for tonight is sorted. Oh, gummy. Okay, well we've done it, folks. 3 konbinis in about 30 minutes, and all that's left to do is to test out the final fried chicken of the day. It looks fantastic. One bite is all it takes, folks. Lawson's wins. I don't know who you were, Lawson, but you fried a good chicken. Folks, convenience stores are something a little special, dare I say, in Japan. And I say to you, unequivocally, the best fried chicken is at Lawson's. For any visitor to Japan, don't forget to check out the convenience stores, because they are actually really quite convenient, and they're just everywhere. Like those three were literally within 500, 600 meters of each other. Simple as that. Don't forget to click like, share and subscribe. Helps the channel to grow. I appreciate it. And if you ring that little bell, you get notified when the new video drops. Something exciting like this one. Take care wherever you are in the world. Look after yourselves. Watch out for motorbikes. May the journey never end. In the words of Freddie Mercury, gimme, 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 gimme. Fried chicken.